Hey everyone, and welcome to Supermarket Simulator. This game is actually pretty fun, and we are going to begin a new game and record a gameplay of Supermarket Simulator. This is episode 1. I already have one saved game, which is SuperMarket, but we're going to start a brand new game for doing this gameplay of Supermarket Simulator. And I'm sorry about the lighting. I only have a lamp in the window behind me. I do want to eventually get lighting that's facing me, but I don't have that right now. So hopefully soon I will figure out something to get better lighting, especially before our live stream on Friday. Which is going to be the exact same day that this video here goes up. So Supermarket Simulator will go up on Friday. Tomorrow I have episode 2 of So welcome to Supermarket Simulator. You'll start with a small store and grow to an awesome supermarket. Start by purchasing goods to sell and place them onto the shelves. Don't forget to set the prices with a profit to avoid bankruptcy. Have fun. Alright, let's get started. So we're going to do the tutorial together. So we are going to go order goods on the computer, which we only start out with $50. So let's see. We'll get some, let's see what we can get. Let's get some oil. Maybe get some pasta and maybe some bread. We'll get 3 things. That's $37, so we might can get one more thing. So I've got pasta. Susu will have to wait because I've only got $50, and there is a $4 delivery fee. Maybe we can do a box of cereal? No. We'll have to take that off. We can't do cereal. Well, let's just do those 3 things and earn some money. Can we do cereal? I mean, Susu, which is powdered sugar. No. So we have to do just oil, pasta, and bread. So let's purchase that. Close that out. Hit escape to leave the computer. And this is the location where our orders will be delivered. We're going to get pasta. Let's see. We're going to put pasta right here. And eventually what I want to do is I want to have 2 shelves of pasta, 2 shelves of bread, 2 shelves of oil, and so on, because it makes it a little bit better. But of course right now I have to start out with 1 shelf, but I'm going to get everything placed where I want it. Let's see, I'm going to do, because we're going to get another kind of oil, so I'm going to put oil over here. And I'll place those 2 there. You know what, that's actually, I can't really do that now, but dang it, that's fine. And bread, I'm going to do bread here. And we'll put it here. So that's where bread is going to go. Perfect. So now we got to go set the price of the product. So we're going to do this one first. And it's like $3.12. So we're going to do I'm going to say $3.25. That gives us a profit of $2.26. So let's set the price for the bread. That's $3.96. It would be nice if the prices were a little bit bigger, because I do have a little trouble seeing some of these smaller things here. But it's $3.96, so we're going to do $4.05. Okay, we got that set. Now we got to set the price of the oil, which is $4.50. So I like to go about 10 cents over, roughly. So I don't think I did. So I'm not really sure if I did that with the bread or not, because sometimes I go between 5 and 10 cents. It varies. It just depends. So now we're going to open the store. Wait for the first customer. Let's turn on the lights, because it was dark in here. Okay, now we're going to interact with the cash register. He bought a loaf of bread. We're going to take his money and give him change. what she wants. Needs 95 back. So 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, and 95 back. 50, 65, 80, 95. So then we hit the space bar to accept that. She got oil and pasta, so then she pays with a card. Saving 785. So glad we can use the number keypad to type that in. He also used a card, which is 325. Perfect. So now we gotta perform up to 25 checkouts. We're already back up to $25.35 in our bank account, which is awesome. And I do want to go all the way with this game because there's a lot of, as you can see, while we wait on some more customers to come, you could get licenses going through management. You could get a bunch of product licenses or whatever. And I have yet to go all the way with this game, but now that I'm going to be recording this game and strategizing and doing a let's play on Supermarket Simulator, I do want to go all the way with this. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be chaotic. So great. So eventually we'll have bills and we'll be able to grow our store, and we'll be able to eventually hire customers and customize stuff and get storage, which I like to do storage kind of early on, which it's $800 to do. Let me see. We may have customers ready to check out. Yes, we do. Sorry about that. You want a loaf of bread, exact change, good deal. You want a loaf of bread too, $11 back, 10, 11, 35, 35. There you go. Have a good day. Another loaf of bread for you. 550, 90. There you go. What, babe? Give me a second. My husband needs a AA battery. Did your mouse go dead?
Literally.
Okay, sorry about that. I had to get my husband a AA battery. So that's going to be in the recording. Lovely. 40, 1, 2, 10, 15. Here we go. So, but this game can be very, very chaotic. But it's a really fun game, and it's time consuming. Very, very time consuming. Okay, he wants $8.65. We are already back up to $65.90, over $50. So let's see if we can go get the cereal. What was it that I had to get? Cereal and make, oops, did not mean to do that. Cereal and flour and cereal. That's $42, so we can go ahead and purchase that. Oh, we got somebody at the checkout. It really gets chaotic because the fact is, yes, darling, what do you need?
Certain kitty cat marked as territory on my.
Okay, let's go grab that out of the thing. Sorry about that again. My husband had to get the screen cleaner, but it's okay. So let's see. We're gonna do flour over here because you do get another type of flour. You may get even more than that on flour. I'm not really sure, but eventually I think we'll keep the flour and the sugar on the same thing. So eventually I will need to change that. We'll just put the cereal here below the thing. Let me go throw this away. And I need to set the prices on there. I will be right with you. Let me set the prices on this before we get customers coming in. Let's see, this is $5.98, so we're going to do $6.10 on that one. Click OK. And then we got to set the flour, which is $3.71, so we'll do let's just do $3.80. Oh, not $380. Good Lord. $380 for flour? There we go. Okay, let me go check these people out. Bread. Okay, perfect. Exact change. Nice. Okay, you played with a card. $4.60. There you go. You got pasta. Another card. $3.25. There we go. Oil for you. You also paid with a card. $4.60. There we go. Okay, looks like we're going to have to get some more pasta and some more bread. So, but it's definitely a grinding game. And I really do, I'm going to do like paint the walls a fun color, since this is going to be for a gameplay video, and we're going to do, you know, eventually get flooring. Okay, he got 2 things of flour. He paid with a card, $7.60. So we got 15 checkouts and we got to do 25. So come on, customers. Where is everybody? Well, I guess what I can do, and we close at 9 o'clock. So let me go in ahead and get everything put in the cart of what I need, so we have it ready for the next day, which I may not be able to get everything. Okay, 2 things of pasta. Pay with a card, $6.50. All right. And see, even with these lights in here in the store, it would be nice if they were brighter, because it still looks like really dim. Oh, looks like we are officially out of pasta. He's getting cereal. Okay, $87, 50, 60, 70, 80, 5, 6, 7, and 80 cents, 50, 60, 70, 80. 2 things of oil, perfect, 90, 50, 60, 70, 90, 80, 50, 60, 70, 80. There we go. 2 things of oil and a box of cereal. Pay with a card, $15.30. There we go. 2 boxes of cereal for you, $12.20. Okay, we need 5 more checkouts, so we probably will finish that objective tomorrow. And now the tutorial is saying now turn on the lights, which we've already done. So, and it's almost closing time. Hello? We still need more customers. If you can set up 5 more people so I can finish this objective, that would be great. Because sometimes it does tend to take a while. Oh, here comes a customer. To, you know, build up your money and to beat the objectives. Because it does give you objectives after a while. But eventually, you can do like... But eventually you won't get any more objectives. And you just get to play. Okay, so we got 1 more customer of the night, and then we can close up and finish the day. So we're going to do about roughly 3 days on this video, and then, oh, looks like we're going to have another customer. Sweet. And they just about got me out of oil and pasta. Alright, you're paying with cash, exact change, thank you very much. Now we need 2 more checkouts, but that is it for the day. So we're going to close up the lights and we're going to hit enter and finish up the day. So we had 23 customers, products not found 0, so we actually made a profit, which is awesome, of $111.35, which is great. So now we're going to start the next day. Daily expenses. You'll receive daily bills starting today. Make sure to pay the bills using your computer before their due date, or they'll be paid automatically. Okay, now, okay, I don't know where my mouse went. This is weird. Okay, give me a second. There we go. Got it. I just had to hit the Windows key to get my arrow back. Okay, so we have $161, so let's go ahead and... I don't think we're going to have bills yet. I think that starts tomorrow, so let's get the lights on. And as you can see, like, when you go to management and you go to customize, you got to upgrade your store to unlock customization. So at some point we will get to rename our store. The storage room is locked right now, but that's $800, which we could not purchase because we don't have the money for that. And eventually we'll have to make the money to grow our store and also get the next license, which usually when it comes to getting the license, I like to see what we're gonna need, whether it be a freezer or a refrigerator or another shelf for the specific product. Because like in here you see you get orange juice and soda, apple juice. You're gonna need a refrigerator for that. And then some of it, later on, you'll need a freezer. And as you can see, you can go back to market and you got furniture. You can get all kinds of stuff here. You can get another light, tall rack. That's for your storage room. And of course the scale and the fruit stuff for the fruit when we get to that. They do have it where you will be able to get a baseball bat and fight if you have it turned on to do shoplifters, but I usually have that turned off. And they got mini fridge, display racks, single shelves, and all kinds of stuff. So, yep. And then eventually we will also be able to purchase these vehicles because we will be able to deliver products. I usually like to do the product delivering at night because I'm usually doing the checkouts. And this is what it said: upgrade your store to unlock customization. Eventually we'll be able to do paints and flooring and all kinds of stuff. So let's go to the market, get the products that we need, which we have. What we have in there right now is $93, so we're going to purchase that. Leave that. We don't have bills yet, but that's coming soon. Okay, so let's get, I got $63. Let me do this. So that way I can put the pasta on those 2 shelves that it's going to be on. And the oil. I guess for the susu, I do not know where I'm going to put the susu right now. Okay, bread. Okay, throw this away. Flour goes over here. I guess. Perfect. I don't know where I'm going to put the powdered sugar. I guess for now I'll stick it underneath the flour. Because until we unlock the next flour in a license. Okay, so we gotta set some things. And eventually you gotta pay attention too, because eventually you will every once in a while get it to where your prices will go up or down. So, like, say a cereal, sometimes the price will fluctuate. It's like Choco Pick cereal has gone down in price. So, yeah. So we've got oil. So we got to get susu. Prices is $4.83. So we're gonna do 4. We'll do $4.95 for that one. And I think, is that everything that needs to be, that was missed? You'll have to excuse if you hear my husband yelling, because the male cat that's the daddy of the kittens that I have mentioned before in other previous videos, likes to excessive meow at times. And excuse me if my voice gets weak, because I have recorded 2 other videos today and my voice is getting a little bit weak. Okay, that's everything. I don't think anything has gone up or down yet because it's only 6 products. I think that's the next day, so let's go ahead and open up the store. I guess I can try to see if I can get one more box of pasta. Purchase that. So I can go on ahead and, because sometimes people love their pasta. There we go. Perfect. We'll go throw this box away, and then we're just basically waiting for customers. And we got to perform 2 more checkouts to finish this objective. And then we'll do 1 more day, and we'll finish all the objectives in the next video for Supermarket Simulator. In my the other game that I'm playing in slot 1, I don't have a cashier. I hired one, but then I fired him, instead of hiring him. But I've got the storage already open and stuff like that. So, at some point, maybe I'll bring up that game and show it off. And, not really play it, but just show it off in the video so you can see how it's looking. I think for that one, the next thing I'm gonna do in that game is probably save my money to upgrade the store to the next section. I just recently had got a new license. We got that, so that's already done. And I have the storage room unlocked. Oh, dirtiness indicator. Oh, excuse me. Indicates how dirty your store is. If the store becomes too dirty, you'll start losing store points. Okay. Oops. Alright. So, our store is getting kind of dirty. Let me check this person out. They need 40 cents. 10, 20, 30, 40. Alright, perfect. So, let me pick this up. Pick this up. Come on. There we go. Throw that away. Now I need to get hit tab and get my mop so I can mop that. Okay. Let me check you out really quick. $10.10. Oh, wait, we got another customer. Okay. There we go. You need $6.30 back. There's $6.30. There you go. So then I need to go. Oh, there's more trash that needs to get taken out. Okay, perfect. Because I think eventually you can actually order a cleaner that will do all that for you. Clean the windows. Perfect. Oh, check this person out. 2 boxes of cereal and a thing of susu. They pay with a card. $17.15. There you go. Alright, there we go. Put some money here. 70 cents. 50, 60, 70. There we go. I actually learned this trick of doubling up the shelves with each product from another YouTuber that played this video. Played this game. And I kind of got that idea from him, and I liked it because it gives you, multiple shelves of the same product. So it lasts a little bit longer. So eventually I want to be able to build, because we're already at 153. So I could go ahead and go order some more flour, susu, another thing of cereal. Let me do that. So we want, let's see, another bread, another flour, another cereal, and oil. You know what? Let's just go ahead and grab one of everything. Purchase that. And let me go check this person out. They want a box of susu and an oil, which is great. They pay with the card. $14.50. There you go. A box of cereal for you. You also pay with a card. $6.10. Okay, they're gonna get a thing of flour with $1.20. I like trying to do even numbers and fives and take this trash. Come on, don't freeze up on me now. Buy a crate from the market is our next objective, so we'll do that in a second. I'm gonna finish filling all these up. Or not quite getting them filled. Let me go check these people out, because I don't like to leave them at the cash register for too long, because I don't know if they will get mad or not. So, let's get these checked out, and then we will continue putting our product on the shelves. $2.45. So, $3.45. I know there's probably a better way to do that, but that's the way I did it. So, 1, 2, 3. $3.50. There you go. Alright. Let me go grab the pasta. Okay. So then what I do is I like to close and place my boxes down since the storage is not open. But I like to, put them neatly in a pile when I have leftover stuff. So that way it doesn't look like it's strewn all over the place. Because I like to keep things 50, 60 cent. Oh wait, 80. Oops. You can take your money. Yes, I know how to take money back. 85, 6, 7, 8, 35. Here we go. Loaf of bread. 5.95, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95. There you go. 2 loaves of bread for you. Exact change. I love it. Here we go. You paid with a card. $9.20. There you go. Hey! So let me finish. Okay. You'll have to excuse if you hear the cats. That male cat is going after one of our female cats who's been fixed. And it's annoying when he does that. So, you might hear one of our cats growling in the background. Because sometimes he just don't know how to leave them alone. Okay. Let me go do this, and then I will check those people out. Credit card, $12.20. There you go. 2 bottles of oil, 2 things of susu. Pay with a card, $19.10. Okay, it's 9 o'clock, so looks like we're almost done. Then we'll do one more day. Play a little bit more of do a couple more objectives and stuff like that, like buying a crate and whatnot. And earning money, and then we will end this video. $10. Okay, let's go close up the store. Get everything cleaned. Okay, perfect. Lag. Stop. Of course, my husband in there, he's playing on Diablo because that's one of his favorite games. He's playing Diablo 4 because the new season started. So, good for him. I am not a fan of Diablo. I like my simulation games, and at some point I'll probably do a Let's Play on Sims 4 at some point. So, let's see. We can go on ahead and end the day now. 24 satisfied customers. Awesome. So, let's go ahead and start the next day. See, the flour went down, the oil went up, and the bread went down. So, then we got to go change those prices. So, bread went down. So, now it's $3.17. Oh, why? Wait, I set the price for that. It's weird how it does that. $3.17. So we're going to do $3.25. And what else? I think oil. Was it pasta, susu? Oil. Oil is $5.40. So it went up. So we're going to do $5.50. So that gives us $4, because the market price, it gives us a $4 profit. And was it cereal? $5.98, $6.10. That's fine. So it wasn't that. Was it the pasta? That's $3.12, $3.25. That's not. So maybe it was the flour. Okay, so yeah, it was the flour. So the flour is $3.43, so we're gonna do $3.55. And I think the susu's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, perfect. Alright, let me turn on the lights here. We got $2.16. Let's go and pay our bills, because that's the first thing I like to do when I start playing. Let's get the bills paid. And let's see, what do we need? Let me grab a bread. And I'll go ahead and get another oil and a cereal, another flour, and a susu. Purchase that. Because we have leftover pasta right there. Okay. So now we're going to get all this. Get this in stock here. And that's full. So then we'll close it. Then we're going to hit the, not G. Or G is to drop. So we'll hit G and then we'll place it right next to the pasta. Now we're going to do oil and finish, getting that all stocked up. And we still got 5 left, so we're going to hit G. Nope. Before I do that, I like to close the box because it just looks better. Because I know one person I watched, I mean, he was throwing all his boxes everywhere, and it looks horrible. I like to try to keep things like kind of somewhat organized. But sometimes you get a bunch of customers. Sometimes it's hard to stay organized. But oh yeah, we gotta buy a crate too. I don't know if I can afford that. We may have to wait a day and then buy the crate. So I'll put that here because I like to keep everything, in stock the best that I can. But sometimes they buy you out pretty dang quick. So I got everything that done. So let's go here. Go to tools and buy a crate. We could purchase one for $30. So let's do that. Okay, and then it says let me hit escape. Hold tab. Because this is what I was showing you. You can hold tab on your keyboard. And it brings up all of these. We got some things that are locked. I really like using this. So right now we're going to switch to the crate. Now we can get rid of that. Oh, hit that. Purchase product license using your computer. So we got to earn more money for that. So the product license we're going to get first is going to be this one at level 3 for $200, which we cannot afford. And it's got bottled water, cheese, coffee, eggs, milk, and tea. So before we get that product license, what I want to do is I want to go to market and go to furniture because we're going to need a refrigerator for like some of the milk and stuff like that, which is $200. So we are going to work to save our money up, and we'll eventually get to that objective, which may not be until the next video. But we're going to buy a fridge first. So let's go ahead and open up the store for the day. And let's see if we can get some money made so we can actually get that freezer. I could get the small freezer, but I like to go on ahead and start with the big freezer because you can, eventually as you get more products, you can, get it organized. Because like later on with another product license, you get another different type of cereal. So I want to put like all the cereal like on one shelf at some point. So eventually I'll have one shelving section dedicated to just cereal. Okay, they got 2 pastas. You pay with a card. That's $12 even. And I like to keep it kind of even because it makes it easier because you don't have to count out a whole bunch of pennies and stuff, which makes it a lot easier. So, alright, 2 loaves of bread and 2 things of oil. Lag. Come on. Don't do this to me. So, because as you expand your store and stuff like that, you are going to get a lot more customers coming in as you expand and you make them out. I don't know if that was my shoulder or my elbow that popped. And as you expand your store, you get more and more customers, and you get more products, you get more customers coming in, and it gets really, really chaotic, especially when it's just you before you get a restocker. So usually I will have to just let the products run out and not really be able to restock them because I just won't have time, because I'm also handling the cash register. Oh wait, oops. There we go. So we gotta purchase a product license using the computer, but before I do that objective, I want to, get the fridge so I make sure I can have the products that I need. A place for the products that I need. And not wait. Because some people don't, they get the product license before they have a place where to put it, and they will complain if they cannot find something. They'll get this thing above their heads that said, can't find such and such product. Or whatever. Like such and such product wasn't installed. I mean in stock. So, And there's a kitty cat going behind my laptop. Wonderful. Stay back, my little buddy. You can get Mama's lap in a little bit, okay? Because in a little bit, I'm going to be taking a shower, so. Okay, let's get this one for $50. He also lets get Mama behind my laptop because it's warm back there. $19.25. Alright, we are back up to $1,100. How much? Let's see, that refrigerator I need is $200. But we also want to make sure we still have money to be able to get more product. So that way we have more product if we run out. So, but we got some still right here, but even that won't last long. Exact change. Me like. Dang. You really need all that pasta? Alright. And we get $22.50. Awesome. Thank you. Have a good day. Come again. Now we gotta wait for more customers to arrive. Let's see. I guess I can go on ahead and go put the rest of this pasta on the shelf. Go throw this box. Oh, that was kind of creepy. Go throw this away. Let me mop that there up real quick. Let me get my mop. There we go. And I guess some of the lag could be because of my computer, because I'm running off of my old laptop, gaming laptop. And have it hooked up to a computer monitor and stuff like that. So some games I'm not going to be able to run, but hopefully I will be able to get me like a desktop or an upgraded laptop or something like that so I can play some of these other games that I would love to play, but can't because I don't have the graphics card that will run it. Because I would love to play City Skylines 2 and film that one. Or some of these other games that require, like, a lot. So, because I did have a desktop, but unfortunately it got stolen. So, when we got kicked out of our last apartment. Thanks to a program that we went through that ended up committing fraud. That's a long story, so. Okay. Credit card, $17.25. There you go. And it would be nice if eventually they add like more models to this, or where you can even customize your person that you play as, like, or whatever. But at the same time, it doesn't make sense why you would do that because you don't even see them. You're just an arrow. So. Oil, okay, cash, 44, 50 cents, there you go. Cereal and bread for you. Exact change, I love it. Did I turn the lights on? Yeah, they're on, okay. One thing of pasta for you. Okay, $3.25, there you go. Let me go pick that up and mop this while I have a chance before this day ends. So I'm really, really hoping at some point I can get me an actual gaming desktop to play like some of these games because, you know, sometimes I get a lot of lag or whatever, and it's really like annoying. So. There we go. Okay, take that. $12.90. No, because when I first saw vehicles listed on there, I literally thought it was because you were going to maybe start selling vehicles here, but no. But eventually, I do want to get some of the DLCs for this game. When I can actually afford it. Okay, there we go. Of course, it could be because this is actually... Okay, we're almost out of... Well, we have all the products. We got $343.61. Oh, we got one more customer coming in, and then we're going to go ahead and turn that to close. Is there any cleaning that needs to be done while I'm waiting? Don't look like it. Bread. Go ahead and stock that up and throw that away. And also, if you hit shift, you can walk a little faster. Okay. 92, 90 back. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. 1, 2. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90. There you go. Alright, we are good for the day. And I think that will be it for Supermarket Sim. Let me go ahead and get these products on the shelf and throw this away really quick. And that will be that. We can get flour, which was only one box. So we will definitely have to reorder products in the next episode of Supermarket Simulator. And try to go on ahead and, because when it's 9 o'clock, you can't order any product or anything. You gotta wait till the next day. Let's go ahead and hit enter. Okay, start next day. Alright, that is it for Supermarket Simulator Episode 1. Hope you enjoyed watching me play this game. We're going to delve into it even more, play another few days in the next video. Make sure you like and subscribe, and make sure you tune in for my live stream at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And thank you so much for watching, and hopefully everybody has a great week and a great weekend coming up.